Let's talk history. Happy Easter, everybody, or should I say, Ostara. What are the origins of this pagan holiday? Ostara is the goddess of spring. Colors are very important.
Well, there is no evidence of Ostara actually being a real goddess outside of one writing from Saint Bede in the 8th century, which in that is described the god Ostara and some feasts that we don't exactly know about. And the word Easter itself doesn't even come from Ostra. It most likely comes from, once again, when everything kind of shifted towards Germanic, the celebration of Passover that time was called Pascha. And in Germanic, the month that it was celebrated in was called Easteremoth. I could be saying that wrong, but I don't know. So, in the Germanic language, it was moved from Pascha over to the month that it was celebrated in, or named after the month it was celebrated in, hence where the Easter name came from. So once again, it is not pagan in origin.
Now, Ostara, when she was sent to Earth, this goddess was a bit confused as to why she was there. After some time, she realized the Earth was a bit cold and dark. Then she realized the Earth had beauty within it. It was just waiting to be woken up. And that was why she was sent there, to wake the Earth up. Hence why spring is so beautiful. Easter is the day that people celebrate the waking up of Earth from its wintry sleep.
Once again, there is no evidence of this. Like I mentioned before, we only have one actual writing from antiquity, from the 8th century, of this Ostara. And none of that is mentioned. Like I said, there are feasts that were mentioned, but we don't know exactly what they were.
Now, why the heck are there eggs involved? Well, the eggs represent rebirth and fertility, but there is a different story for that one.
The history of Easter eggs actually come from a Christian origin. And that origin is actually Lent, where during the time of Lent, eggs is one of the things you cannot consume. So in order to save them, they would hard boil them and even make it fun for the kids. They'd even collar them eventually.
There is some speculation on this one, but it is said that Ostara changed a bird into a hare, a bunny rabbit, on the day of Easter.
Hares were not originally associated with the celebration of Easter. They came along pretty much in the 1500s, around about in Germany.
And to celebrate the festivities, the bunny started laying colorful eggs all over the place. Kind of like decorations. Hope you learned a bit.
Once again, the Easter eggs were most likely collared for the same reason they decorated Christmas trees, to get kids involved. So in conclusion, Easter isn't and has never been a pagan holiday.